love the girl that I once knew. Now I look across the room today, and I love every version of you. Pine door framed by the pantry shelf, pencil notches made by my younger self. First line started at the bottom board. Before we knew what life had stored, we had 2 chairs and an unpainted wall, listening to cold rain on the cedar tall. We laughed through dinner when the oven burned, learning every lesson that the young years earned. I thought that love was just the spark we caught before we saw what the decades brought. Years kept turning like a wooden wheel, teaching us what time was meant to heal. I love every version of you, the young and the wild and the quiet too. When the road was smooth and the sky was clear, when we stood together through the heavy fear. I loved who you were when the world was new, and I love every version of you. Leatherwork boots on the jute doormat, beside your slippers where the sunlight sat. We paid the mortgage through the lean long years, shared the quiet heavy burden of our fears. I saw you tired when the kids were small, pacing up and down in the midnight hall. I saw you grieving when your father died, standing by the garden where you quietly cried. I didn't need a speech or a grand parade, just showing up for every choice we made. Now the silver thread running in your hair, sitting with your tea in the rocking chair. You're not the girl from the photo frame, and I wouldn't trade a single thing that came. Years kept turning like a wooden wheel,
teaching us what time was meant to heal.
We learned the comfort that the quiet can reveal. I love every version of you, the young and the wild and the quiet too. When the road was smooth and the sky was clear, when we stood together through the heavy fear. I loved who you were when the world was new, and I love every version of you. I thought I fell in love with a 22-year-old face,
and I found out love was watching you grow in grace.
we didn't stay the same people through the storm.
That's the very reason that our love stayed warm.
Oh, I love every version of you, yeah, every single season.
The young and the wild and the quiet too.
When the road was smooth and the sky was clear,
When we stood together through the heavy field.
I loved who you were
When the world was new.
I loved who you every version of you.
I choose you all over again.
I loved who you were,
And I love every version